A very interesting thing about Chanukah is connecting actually the Tefillin to the menorah. You know, on the head Tefillin, what you have 4 branches here and 3 branches, which is a total of 7. Obviously, those 7 branches connect to the 7 branches of the menorah, and the whole idea is that when we pray or when we think, we're supposed to have that feeling all the time. The whole idea is to always be able to reconnect all those 7 sciences to its root, and this is what the menorah is about. This is why on Chanukah we have 8 branches. Why do we have 8? Because the whole idea is when you want to reconnect the 7 sciences that exist out there, you have to be able to show that those 7 sciences come from the root, from the spiritual world, meaning that the physical is just an extension of the spiritual. So that's why you have pictures like that. The 7 lower sphirot correspond really to the upper sphirot. The 7 physical correspond to the 3 spiritual. So when we light the menorah, we're lighting up all those 7, and we go up to the 8. We're saying that the 7 days of Chanukah, the 7 lights, the 7 sciences, the 7 levels of understanding the world, rooted really in that one, which is the Torah. So it's all an extension from it. That's why we light in 8 branches, and the miracle has to do with 8. We saw it now with the human being, but if we look at a more Kabbalistic picture of the Sefirot, we have all the 7 wisdom, and we know that the 8 correspond to Bina. So it's why it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bina means understanding, and it's the reconnecting everything back to understanding. Now, I think that gives you an understanding of why we put on tefillin every day, and how it's connected to Chanukah. Is that when we're connecting the tefillin, we're saying that all the wisdom that you learn, all the understanding, everything you're going to have in your mind, you have to make sure it's always rooted in Torah. There's no such a thing as a wisdom that is true that is not connected to the Torah. Meaning, any question you have in your life, you can find the answer in the Torah, because the Torah is the blueprint of the world. It's the original light. Everything comes out from there. So all the other lights, the wisdom that exists in the other nation, are rooted in that light. So we have to make sure that our mind is always celebrating Chanukah. Your mind has to be a Chanukah mind. What does that mean? Your knowledge has to be shining and beautiful. Meaning, if someone who religious, non-religious, or a non-Jew asks you about the wisdom of the Torah, you have to reach the level where you can tell them, this is the reason why we do this, and they have to be amazed by that. That's why we say to be a light to the nation. That's why it says in Parashat Beit Hanan that it's our glory amongst the nation. They are going to recognize that, wow, this wisdom is amazing. But so you have to be able to explain the laws of the Torah, the commandments, in a way that they're going to be wow. It can't be just God said so. We have to ask ourselves, why is Shabbat amazing? What's so amazing about the laws of Shabbat that when a non-Jew is going to hear that, he's going to want to keep Shabbat? Why keeping kosher, it's so amazing? What's so great about keeping kosher that everybody want to keep kosher? What's so great about put on tefillin? What's so great about there's no such a thing as a mitzvah which is not deep, incredible, and it has tremendous beauty. It's designed by the Creator, And the problem is we don't go deep enough to understand it. We have it to. If your children ask you why do we do that, you can't say because God said so. You should say that, but it's not enough. This is just a little part. You have to go deeper and nourish their curiosity and their understanding. And we do have to do that out with ourselves. Don't be satisfied by just doing things. You have to look for the beauty, and you have to be amazed at what you do yourself. Judaism is supposed to be super exciting. It's supposed to be light. It's supposed to be joy. It's supposed to be Chanukah. It's a celebration. Chanukah reminds you that Judaism is a celebration of life, of the wisdom that is out there, that's all coming from the Torah, and that you can live a life of amazement. And that's what Hod is. Hod, which is corresponding to Chanukah. Hod is the glory. It's the beauty. It's the shining thing. It's you're aware that you see and say, "Wow, this is what Torah is. This is what light truly is. This is what Hashem really is. This is what Judaism is." So on Chanukah we celebrate that we're aware of that and that we are trying to reconnect to that level of beauty of Judaism. So let's make Judaism great again. Right? If the message is let's make America great again, it's a message for the Jews, let's make Judaism great again. And I'm telling you, it's going to be huge. Chag Sameach.